Okay, so again, you're stuck with my ugly bug here on the camera, but luckily there's all this bright light that's shining in, which makes me look like I'm walking out of some sort of themed um, land or something. So, in either case, I want to go with the question real quick. The top question, and I'm going to do this real quickly, is the study found that people in wealthier countries have become biologically younger over time, while those in poorer countries have aged faster. That intervention can be placed so that healthy aging is more equal around the world, and how can we improve healthcare and lifestyle and help reduce the differences in biological age. And there were some other questions very similar to this that provided some very interesting aspect to this, including questions about life expectancies and the role of life and what happens if people are getting older to our society. All these are just wonderful, wonderful questions, and so I'm going to try to provide some sort of an answer here. And so the way to think about this is that, yes, biological aging in wealthier countries is getting better, and a lot of that is tied directly to the healthcare system. If you look at the growth in the healthcare industry and in healthcare systems, you find that wealthier countries, because of the way in which we provide insurance, there tends to be a kind of better long-term preventative care tends to create better biological aging. We understand that to be a significant part in that takes place when you're comparing countries. As a matter of fact, when you compare what we were called developed countries, particularly those countries that are part of the OECD and so on, you find that when there is better health care, especially when it comes to preventative health care, that you have much better outcomes. You see that within the United States for individuals who have insurance that provides some preventive care. So not all our insurance are the same, as you can possibly imagine. Some of our insurance are very different, but if their insurance provides preventive care allows for better aging. That is something that is very much connected to this. As far as the aging population and what does it mean as people get older, and of course, how is it that, why people are getting older. Your texts actually go into a lot of these, but I will tell you this much. There is a kind of push that there's for this kind of holy grail of anti-aging, reversing aging, and part of it is built off of this idea that aging is a disease, that aging is something that is bad and that we must stop it. And so that creates a particular type of perspective. Now, this is separate from the ailments that you pick up that might be related to aging. Or your body just kind of, over time having to withstand certain things. So, for example, if you're in the sun a lot, right, there is especially a lot of sun exposure, there is always a chance that you are going to get skin cancer, right? And of course, the longer you're exposed, the longer. So, is that a consequence of age? Yes, because obviously time is invested in that, process. So, it's how we have to think about these things and the meaning of these things that play a significant role in thinking, if you will, about how we age and whether age is something that needs to be reversed in and of itself or addressed in and of itself. And so keep that in mind as we move forward. And again, excellent questions. I might steal one of these questions for an exam, probably for a different class, but if I do, or if I add it in there, I will make sure that I give some credit to the person doing it in a way that counts, right? By points at the end. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not, but if I do that, I just want to say that your questions so far are to that caliber. Thank you very much.